Hey, brother, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, just living the dream, living the dream. Are you still in the area? Do you live in the area or somewhere else?
Well, yeah, I actually moved back, I think about end of last year. I moved back to Canastota, back to the area now.
Well, perfect. And you're back in the area, of course, when the weather is at least decent today, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm happy for that. Just had the kids outside, so.
There you go. So a couple questions about bull riding. How long have you been bull riding or doing rodeos for?
This will be my 6th year that I've been riding.
What type of training do you go through in order to start bull riding?
Well, there's not really any training. I mean, the only thing you really can do is some guys will set up a barrel or something like that, just to kind of get a feel for it. A lot of people always say, "Oh, go to a bucking machine." It's like that really doesn't give you the full effect of it. I mean, it kind of does in a sense, but in the same sense as when you get on the real thing, it's got a mind of its own and it's going to do, whatever. I mean, the machines, they do one specific thing. And I mean, really the best way to do it, there's a lot of people around, stock contractors, they put on practices where, you go, you pay a fee. It's still just as dangerous as a jackpot rodeo. You're still putting your life on the line. That's really the only way you get better is to kind of flirt with death.
Flirting with death's a lot easier, or actually probably a lot more difficult than flirting with a girl at the bar when you get to ride the bull at the bar, right?
Oh, it is. Yeah, believe me. When you get them jitters at a bar, it's completely different than the jitters on the back of the chutes, because this ain't a hot little blonde you're trying to pick up. This is a 1,400-pound to 2,000-pound animal with a mind of its own that wants nothing but to probably beat you up and stomp you into the ground.
So, any memorable moments so far in your 6 years of riding? Has there been anything that stuck out more than anything else?
I've had a lot. I mean, unfortunately, some of them were the injuries. But yeah, I mean, just I consider every rodeo as a good memory, and I mean, anytime you walk away unhurt, I mean that's always a good rodeo. I mean, I just enjoy, spending time with my traveling buddies, Mark Hoffman and Jonathan Keeney. Mark Hoffman was the one that got me into it, and for the past 6 years, me and John Keeney been traveling around, hitting different rodeos here and there. So, I mean, it's really, memories are made every time. So, I mean, it's hard to really pinpoint on just one. Is
this your first time coming to FrogFest, or have you been to our FrogFest in the past?
This will be my second one. The first one I rode was, I believe, 2 years ago, and last year I couldn't make it. I was working in the effing oil industry down in Pennsylvania, and I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to be off that weekend, so I never called in for the rodeo. But this year, since I'm back in Central New York, it worked out to where my job, I have the weekend off. So
nice.
It's going to be a good weekend of, seeing friends and riding some bulls, having some drinks, and listening to some good music.
There you go. So any advice to anyone who's thinking, you know what, maybe next summer I want to start to do this? What would be something you would advise someone right now to go out and do if they want to start bull riding next year?
To start bull riding next year, I would definitely say to find some of them practice pens. There's a lot around here. I mean, there's the contractors that are doing the FrogFest here, Double M Rodeo. They're out in Ballston Spa. They're a great place to go. They help out. I guess they buck every Friday and Saturday. They're starting June 30th.
Is bull riding definitely better than being the rodeo clown?
I would say everybody always says that us cowboys are the crazy ones, but I'll say that the bullfighters and the clowns, they are by far the craziest ones. They are down on the ground, right, level with the bull. They're the ones that save our butts every time we come off. So I mean, I tip my hat to them guys. I mean, they do a great job keeping us safe, and I mean, anybody, complete stranger throwing his life on the line for you, I mean. You get a pretty good camaraderie with these guys after you ride certain places. You get to know the bullfighters and all that. You get a good bond with them, and they really put it out there for you. And I mean, us as riders, we can't thank them enough.